back to 1908. Apply today for their mechanic positions. Visit ConstructorsLincoln.com. Rosie Sports Bar and Grill. Open for lunch and dinner at 10th and P or at 1501 Center Park Road.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Hi, I'm Steve Carper for O Street Carpet. For Christmas, we're doing everything possible to help you spruce up your home without making a dent in your holiday budget. If you need new wood flooring, new carpet, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you want to shop at O Street Carpet. We offer 12-month same-as-cash financing, Lincoln's best selection in stock, free in-home measuring, and we'll install it right away. O Street Carpet. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
Think you need a new furnace due to a cracked heat exchanger? Call Bryant for a free second opinion. Might save you thousands, no matter what brand. Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. We do whatever it takes.
Experience the Landmark difference with the next level of dealer support. Landmark, your local John Deere dealer, continually works to have parts on hand the first time you walk in the door. Our internal route system means we can get the parts to you typically same or next day to keep you up and running. At Landmark, we understand time is money. Get more uptime with our after-hours parts and service support on the phone or in the field. Our sales, precision ag, parts, and service teams are ready to serve you this planning season. Stop by your local Landmark today to experience the Landmark difference.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in December. Try the Cubano Panini with ham, applewood smoked pork loin, and more. Order a caramel latte this month, and 10% of proceeds will go to the Apace Foundation. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe. Ever wish you had another light switch on the other side of the room on a dark night? How much better would you sleep at night if you had a ceiling fan in your room? The High Electric Service Department is here to make your electrical what-ifs a reality. Whether you're looking to replace some outdated light fixtures or brighten up your counters with under-cabinet lighting, High Electric can handle all types of residential electrical installations and services. Give Erica a call at 402-466-6606 or visit high-electric.com to get started.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, expecting a little patchy fog early this morning. Otherwise, partly sunny skies are expected throughout the day. We'll see a high of around 50. Tonight, a chance of sprinkles possible early and partly cloudy skies with a low around 31. Tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies and a high of around 45. Meteorologist Kyle Tucker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. The holidays are here, and Fairway has everything you need for charcuterie boards, shrimp trays, party platters, wine, beer, spirits, and more. Plus, custom fresh cuts on USDA choice or prime grade beef, all-natural pork, fresh chicken, and seafood. Your holiday meals start at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Are
Are you looking for some holiday fun? This year, start a new tradition. Make the Nebraska Christmas Lights Show experience an annual event for your family and a cherished memory to look forward to every year. From Black Friday to January 3rd, buckle up and tune into the rhythm of the lights and let the magic of Christmas take over with the show. Now located at Star City Shores, just off of 27th and Highway 2. Buy your tickets for just $20 or $25 per car today at NebraskaChristmasLightShow.com.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we are back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday. We are back. I'm back.
Dude, how was it? How was the travels, man?
It was all right. The plane flights were good. The shuttle bus last night, though, when I got into Omaha, oh my goodness.
You mean going to the parking lot?
Yeah, it was way too late, and the shuttle bus driver was way too peppy.
Oh yeah, there's such a thing about getting here early in the morning or getting somewhere early in the morning and somebody's just way too energetic, or vice versa, late at night.
I just wanted to get to my car, and she's like, "Oh, how's everybody tonight? I just love my job. Where'd you go? How was it?" And I'm just sitting there like, drive the shuttle bus.
How long? You were gone for what? 2 days?
3. I left on Thursday, came back Sunday.
Wow. Where'd you go?
Alabama.
There it is.
Alabama.
Did you guys stay in at your friend's place?
Yeah.
So I thought you guys were going to Atlanta.
No. I like that.
Oh.
Back behind their house, they have their little cabin out behind their house. So.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I was gonna say I would have loved the invite to the SEC championship game. I thought that's where you were going.
No, I just like going. They have their little. It's like a little speakeasy cabin.
Nice.
And they have like a shuffleboard, and they have like a little bar, and it's my favorite place to watch a football game.
That's awesome.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I thought you were going to because you get it pretty low to the hip.
Yep.
So we didn't announce it on the radio. By the way, Raff, sitting down to your place.
Yeah, surprise.
Well, I'm sure they were pretty ecstatic about the outcome.
Yeah. Well, it was really weird because going into it, they're like, they saw the way they played against Auburn last week. Mm-hmm. So they thought, oh, it's going to be a tough game. Georgia, might have us this year. And I was like, I'm not sure how really good Georgia was this year, just for the fact that their schedule wasn't really that tough.
Yeah.
When they played Missouri, they were in a dogfight there. And I also told them, too, I was like, I would never want the way the Auburn game ended. I mean, I probably wouldn't want it that close and that type of ending. But
helped.
But going into practice for the next week, Saban had his guys, attention, all attention on, because a lot of people are like, oh, they're just going to get crushed by Georgia. A lot of people were saying that. And then, so I thought the whole time, I was like, I think Alabama's going to win. And
you called it out last week. I think as far as our, Nick, as far as our chooses, me, you, and Raff, Massey, I'm trying to pull them up. Okay, so Nick, you had Bama.
Yeah.
You had Oregon.
Yeah, I was
Texas,
shocked by that.
You had Michigan. So Massey had Georgia, Washington, Texas, and Michigan.
Yeah.
I had Bama, Washington, Oklahoma State, and Michigan. So yeah, all of us got one wrong on calling those. I didn't think Oklahoma State was going to get blasted like that, though.
Yeah,
I thought maybe 7 points or something like that. I started doing Christmas chores, man. By the third quarter, I was like, yeah, this is a wrap. Because what was the final in that 42? What was the final of that game?
42-14. I think.
Yeah, that game was already done. That was a beatdown. But yeah, that Alabama Georgia game, man, was the thing about it. And we'll talk more about it too in the second hour. But I'm just gonna, just wrapping right now. The amount of speed that was on that field was ridiculous. That Bama Georgia, and it always is.
Yeah.
But I think it's more glaring when you look at other games and you watch that one. It was just kind of like, granted, Texas, Oklahoma State, a lot of speed. And Texas defense, by the way, their secondary, like Sip said this morning, a little iffy at times. But their linebacking core and their front four are ridiculous.
I thought it was interesting. You look at what was a big key between all of the, and this is applicable to Nebraska, right? You look at the what's the big key between all the teams that won their SEC or their conference championship? Is a really good quarterback.
Yeah,
like that's a big key. Look at Oklahoma State. Like they got there. Their quarterback wasn't anything special. Like I hate to say that. Like he came in with 10 touchdowns and 11 interceptions on the year.
Yeah,
like it was he did not take care of the ball. Oklahoma State was able to just beat Oklahoma, and then you had Oklahoma State was able to beat a couple of the other teams. But that's my key is like look. I mean, you have Jalen Milroe, who is a completely different Jalen Milroe than was at the beginning of the year. Completely different. And they figured out that they needed to run him. They needed to design plays to get him moving, designed runs with Jalen Milroe to get him effective into the rhythm. Because the first possession, they didn't run Jalen Milroe at all, and they struggled. They went 3 and out, right? It was rather quickly, and Georgia responded extremely well. Well, then you have Quinn Ewers, who is a legit quarterback for the Texas Longhorns. Obviously, the 2 Heisman finalists that were in the Pac-12 championship game. I just think that when you looked at it all, right, you need to have a quarterback that has that high football IQ that doesn't, tense up in intense situations.
Relishes the pressure,
right? You can't fold. You cannot fold because those are big stages, and frankly, like that's where once again, hopefully, this transfer portal can give teams like Nebraska new life or rejuvenized feelings because they're going to bring in some guy that they feel rather good about.
Absolutely.
And I'll say another thing, too, about Alabama. Tommy Rees, quarterback's coach for Alabama.
Offensive coordinator.
Yeah, and / quarterback's coach.
Yeah.
What he's done with Jalen Milroe, because
beginning of the year, he looked awfully shaky.
He's so much better passer, too, than what he was.
Don't forget they benched him week 3.
Yeah.
And then they benched him, brought in the guy that they brought in from Notre Dame that followed Tommy Rees.
Mm-hmm.
They ended up benching him and didn't put Jalen Milroe back in. They put the 3rd string back in that game to finish it out. And then the following week, that's when Jalen Milroe got put back out there. They didn't. It was not just a case of, hey, we're going to give you some time. They went to the 3rd string guy. They went to the 3rd string guy before they went back to Jalen Milroe, and then they started figuring out ways to utilize him more successfully.
And then big props to Alabama's, I'd say the best paid coordinator in college sports, Kevin Steele.
Kevin Steele. In fact, it was interesting. They were saying on the air about he's been around a long time, folks. Gary Danielson, those guys are saying he's been about as long as us. You think about this. He was at Nebraska. He was at Baylor. He's been to Florida State,
Tennessee for a couple days.
Tennessee got paid handsomely for like 48 hours.
Got to go.
Think about it. I've known Kevin Steele since I was about 18 years old because he was our defense coordinator here.
Because he was the head recruiter on Tommy, I believe.
Yeah, Tommy, Tyrone, Coach Steele knows that South well. And the thing about, they showed that picture of him. This dude hasn't aged.
Wasn't the guy?
He was at Clemson too, for a while.
Wasn't he the D coordinator at Auburn for 5 years?
He was
from like 2016, I think.
Yep, he's been
all over.
He's been throughout the SEC and ACC for sure, and he's just. I tell you what, that defense, Alabama's defense, just played scrappy, man. They played scrappy, and that was just the amount of speed that was on that field was just ridiculous.
Even when Kool-Aid McKinstry went down, they still figured out a way. While Georgia then targeted them. Now, also, I think you would look at Saturday's game in the SEC and go, all right, what was something different about Georgia? They didn't have that defense. They didn't have the defense. Alabama's offensive line was dominating the line of scrimmage. And you saw that in the rush offense that Alabama had with the running back. But then also they were able to take a couple shots, and you saw guys like Isaiah Bond really start to make plays down the stretch.
And then, the speed that Milroe has.
Oh, man.
I mean,
it was like he was jogging.
to make Georgia's defense, I mean,
slow.
I mean, it clearly looked like, Jalen Miller was the fastest guy on the field. He hit the corner. It was like, goodbye.
I was thinking about this before we go to break. I was thinking about this with Alabama. I think I was sharing this with Acom. There's some clip that came up on Twitter. And I think Coach Bush actually coached against these guys. Think about the receiving core back. It was Jerry Jeudy, Waddle, Scruggs, and Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
How are you covering those guys?
Yeah.
That
was that with Najee Harris?
I think Najee was back there. It was either Najee. I think Najee. It would have been Najee.
Yeah.
Najee Harris.
I think Bill said there was like 5 first-round draft picks.
Yeah, and then it would have been Mac Jones at quarterback.
Yeah,
potentially. Where once again, it's like you can put a guy back there that just does his job. Like you don't have when you surround the team with talent when you surround the quarterback with so much talent.
I got to see you guys this clip.
And then you look at it too. They probably had in the wings. They had Mechie and Jameson Williams.
It's like, are you kidding me? But they had a picture. It was a picture of these guys on the practice field, just kind of sitting there talking. I'm thinking, a nightmare for a defensive coordinator.
Yeah,
a nightmare.
Absolutely.
Well, folks, we'll be right back. We got a lot of sports. The portal is open, and it is already going crazy right now. This is college football as we know it. The landscape of your dad is over.
Yeah.
It is over.
The days of rainbows and butterflies are over.
Those days are done, folks. We'll be back to break all those things down. Nebraska loses a big one against Creighton. They got cold at the wrong time. But the Husker volleyball women took care of biz. We'll discuss all of those things when we come back. It's Monday morning. It's December 4th. It's The Drive. 93.7 a ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric brings exciting career opportunities for you or someone you know. They are now hiring plumbers, electricians, and HVAC techs and installers to continually build their professional team. They offer competitive pay and full benefits packages that include health, dental, vision, PTO, and 401k options. Action has created a positive team environment for over 50 years. Apply online at actionlincoln.com.
Bagels and Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in December. Try the Cubano panini with ham, applewood smoked pork loin, and more. Order a caramel latte this month, and 10% of proceeds will go to the Apace Foundation. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels and Joe.
Are you looking for some holiday fun? This year, start a new tradition. Make the Nebraska Christmas Lights Show experience an annual event for your family and a cherished memory to look forward to every year. From Black Friday to January 3rd, buckle up and tune into the rhythm of the lights and let the magic of Christmas take over with the show. Now located at Star City Shores, just off of 27th and Highway 2. Buy your tickets for just $20 or $25 per car today at NebraskaChristmasLightShow.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. The holidays are here, and Fairway has everything you need for charcuterie boards, shrimp trays, party platters, wine, beer, spirits, and more. Plus, custom fresh cuts on USDA choice or prime grade beef, all natural pork, fresh chicken, and seafood. Your holiday meals start at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and the holiday season is upon us, and wow, do we have some really awesome incentives to share with you. Right now at Koppel, we're offering 0.9% interest rates or $6,000 off select Chevrolet and GMC models. Yes, you heard right, 0.9% or $6,000 off select new models. In addition, Costco customers can get special incentives for this entire month. So please take that short money-saving drive down 144th Street or check us out at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All offers include trade-in bonus with approved credit.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
If you're in Seward or Milford, listen up. Select Plumbing is now servicing your area with no trip charges from Lincoln. Select Plumbing works on a variety of issues for your home and business, including general plumbing, water heaters, faucet and fixture repair, underground sewer and water repairs, backflow testing, and more. Keep your property free from leaks and other issues. Call today for a free estimate, 402-560-6197. It's not just Lincoln, Waverly, and the surrounding area anymore. It's also Seward and Milford with no trip charges. Contact Select Plumbing to inquire at 402-560-6197.
This is Brian at Midwest Bank, and we've been proudly serving clients in the Lincoln community since 2008, and we're excited to open a second location in January 2024 at 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Our new branch will provide all the convenient services you're looking for in a bank, along with the friendly staff we're known for. Whether you're starting a business or expanding your business, our team is here for you. Your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com, member FDIC.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Hi, I'm Steve Carper for O Street Carpet. For Christmas, we're doing everything possible to help you spruce up your home without making a dent in your holiday budget. If you need new wood flooring, new carpet, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you want to shop at O Street Carpet. We offer 12 months same-as cash financing, Lincoln's best selection in stock, free in-home measuring, and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It's Monday, a little crisp outside. A little bit of snow yesterday, or just a little dusty. Dusting.
I walked out of PBA after the game yesterday, and they were snowing big snowflakes, large snowflakes. That was a long walk across that pedestrian bridge up there.
Little chilly.
Yeah. The good thing it wasn't terribly cold though.
Nah,
but
it was all right.
Yeah. Tell us about PBA. What was that like?
You want to talk about something cold?
Yeah,
Nebraska shooting stretch. Here's the deal. Yeah, two for 22 from beyond the arc. Just not going to cut it. Especially when Baylor Shireman goes 6 of 12 from the beyond the arc in the first half alone. So it was just a tough time. I think you also look at a couple things. There wasn't. Fred Hoiberg talked about it last week. There wasn't that edge that they've had on defense in recent months and seasons where they needed to have that defensive edge, and they just didn't against Creighton. And give credit to the Jays because they were able to move the ball. They got Nebraska in rotation. Nebraska doubles all the time. They always double a guy.
They made us pay for it.
And they made you pay for it. They were able to move the ball effectively and crisp. Nebraska didn't really look crisp in their own right. So that was kind of an unfortunate situation there. Once again, you run into a really, really good shooting Creighton Blue Jays team where they're not going to have those disgusting shooting performances like they did against Colorado State every time out where they lose a game, by 18 or 16 points, whatever the margin was against the Rams. So you kind of expected this to happen. You didn't expect it in this fashion, though. I think Creighton dared Josiah Alec to shoot the three-pointer the entire game, and he continued to take it the entire game. He was 0 for 4 on the day there. Didn't try to step in maybe and shoot an 18-footer, try to go right at Kalkbrenner. And Rink Mass was 1 of 4, I think, or 1 of 5 potentially from three-point land.
1 of 5.
Those were your two guys that shot the most threes. K-State Tominaga shot 4. Like that's probably not the recipe
for a victory against a ranked team. The mood was excellent at the start.
It sounded like
it was awesome. It was a great mood at the beginning. Even through the first 10 minutes of game time, it was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Hey, but I got one question that has nothing to do with the game.
Well, I bet I know exactly where you're going.
Tell me about it.
I'm begging
that at halftime?
I'm begging Nebraska and the marketing departments, figure it out. Like, read a room.
What was the halftime?
It was 3 inflatables running around the court. When Nebraska's down 20 at halftime. So here's the thing. Like, I'm not saying cancel the halftime show. Like, I'm not saying that at all. But here's a couple of things. Like, first of all, there was a snacking cam where they would zoom in on people eating food. Mm-hmm. And you find out that people struggle to eat hot dogs a lot more than you probably want to think about. And it's not the most glorious vision watching people eat. Yeah, so I guess. And people might call me a Debbie Downer, but I feel like this was the mood a lot of times. So then the first half ends with the technical foul on Fred Hoyer, or a technical free throw. Then it was on
Casey actually got the technical.
On Casey. Yeah. Then you had the 3-point foul when Stephen Ashworth tried to draw the foul on Bryce Williams.
Right.
Fred was not happy about that. Everybody was in a bad mood because the officiating in the first half was not
atrocious,
great.
Man. It was atrocious.
So, just watch the NFL.
So
you'll get used to it.
But so you had that, and then all of a sudden, you have 3 inflatables running out onto the floor, doing nothing. Like, they're just dancing with it.
Was there music?
There was music. I have never seen a halftime show get booed off the court at Pinnacle Bank Arena. And we saw it yesterday.
It was not good.
That was not great.
It was not good.
It was just unfortunate because, then they put the towels out, which, hey, okay, you did something there.
Yeah.
Like, we're happy. Like, thank you. But also, they didn't have enough towels for everybody in the lower bowl. So, like, you would look if Nebraska was in a situation to where they were in the lead or making a comeback, or it was a 3-point game, you would have like 1 towel every 3 rows.
Yeah.
and so it's just kind of unfortunate that, like, they were getting there, just didn't get across the finish line, and they tried to go all out.
I give them some grace because they're usually pretty good at it. You look at the volleyball.
Yeah, volleyball's great.
Look at the volleyball day in Nebraska.
Volleyball is great.
Volleyball games, obviously, football games leaves you wanting something a little bit more. But like I said, I'm sure they're going to look back and look at the tape, like we all do in sports. You look back at the tapes. Okay, let's do a SWOT analysis. Let's do a post event breakdown. What went good? What didn't go so good? What needs to never happen again? All right, because a game like that, when it's like I said, you only play that game once a year.
Well,
so you want to make sure you do it right.
And then, unfortunately, like when I talked about like somewhat reading a room and stuff. Talking about reading a room, Nebraska was down, I think, like 25, close to 30 points at this time.
Yeah.
And they're doing a dance cam.
Yeah.
And like they would put the camera on somebody.
Yeah, no one felt like dancing.
Nobody was dancing, number one. Then you had somebody flip off the camera on the Jumbotron. And it's just like, okay.
Eli Manning was there yesterday?
Kind of read the room that people might not want to dance when Nebraska's getting blown out at home to the in-state rivals. So it's just like little things like that where just need to fine tune it a little bit. They had some things that was really good last night. The fire in the pregame intros was awesome. The pregame hype videos were great. Don't get me wrong, there was a lot of good things. Kind of got overshadowed by obviously your halftime performance getting booed off the court. And then
it's
like
not good.
here's the perfect example. Kevin Durant Eater. That was one of the guys that inflatables names. Kevin Durant
Eater.
Yeah, Durant Eater. He was an anteater inflatable.
Oh.
Okay. So he's like going over to and I'm trying to like walk back to the media room to get a bottle of water. And I'm like, I have to stand before I like continue walking. I have to stop because the Durant Eater is messing with somebody in the crowd.
Oh,
and
boy.
the guy's just not having it.
Yeah,
the guy's just like, he was like swatting the trunk away. He's like, dude, I don't want this. And he did not stop. And there was somebody else standing next to me, and I was just like, I don't want to walk because I don't want to be involved.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't want to get messed up with the anteater.
Got a potential.
I didn't want to deck the anteater.
Yeah. Trying to avoid the assault charge.
I didn't want to.
Avoid the assault charge.
I didn't want to be the reason that the anteater was out of business. And so I was just like, I had to sit there, and the anteater just kept giving this guy the business, and the guy kept swatting away the anteater in the first row.
Unknown texter 23 Close says that was the worst halftime show I've seen in 64 years.
Yeah, like it was
I've always said, when in
like
doubt,
the
bring in the
Teletubbies type of
cloggers.
things.
That's what I've always said.
Well, no. This is how simple it could be. This is how simple it could be. Putt for a Porsche and half court shot. That's all you need at half.
You can putt for $5,000. Don't even put a car out.
Exactly.
Putt for $5,000.
Exactly. Make it simpler.
Half court shot.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
Free throw contest, one at this end, one at the other end. I mean, things like that.
Like they used to have where you could put on the clothes and everything, run down the court, shoot a layup. Yeah. That's great. You also had you have the dash for cash at the beginning, which is awesome. That's fun to do, right? Which let's keep that up, right? But then you also have you could also do in halftime half court shot for a trip somewhere, right? Putt for a Porsche every single home game, or every single big game if you want to go in conference tournament or conference play. And then you can also have the one where it's like a knockout contest between two dudes.
Yeah.
Or the shoot a layup, shoot a free throw, shoot a three-pointer.
Yeah. Those things never get old. And it keeps everybody involved. Regardless if you're down 30 or up 3, it's going to keep people engaged.
You're asking these dudes, you're asking the entire place that's a sold-out crowd against top 20 Creighton to get excited about 3 inflatables just dancing.
I'm sure the kids enjoyed it.
I'm not sure.
What I mean by kids, I mean those are like 5 years old.
I had never even heard of them.
Yeah, I didn't know what was going on.
Like I said, if I've never been a part of a crowd that's booed a halftime performance off the floor, there were boos going at the start, and it was like, okay, this might not be great, and then at the end, it was just the boos rang.
James and Lincoln, maybe I was wrong. James and Lincoln says, my 8-year-old son was like, "What is this?"
Yeah, it was not great.
You know what was bad about it was the Steelers game was delayed by about an hour and a half.
Yeah,
because this lightning was in there. So I'm watching the Husker game and the Steelers, and I'm thinking, this has been a horrible day of sports. Because then I'm watching these guys run out there in the court. They obviously didn't have the sound because it was on TV, so they didn't show. I was looking on Twitter at some of the people recording. I'm like, oh boy. Not a good day for sports.
Let the Scarlets dance. That's what I say.
Well, like they have that after a media timeout.
Well, you put them out there at halftime.
Like it's great. Like there's a lot of good stuff. Unfortunately, yesterday you piggybacked on top of a bad on-court performance. Like, and that's the thing. I'm not even sure that if Nebraska was winning, people would really enjoy that halftime show.
Thunder Not Collins says my 6 and 4-year-old were concerned.
Jake had the perfect tweet. Jake Sorensen had the perfect tweet where he's like, I need to be on some kind of drugs to be understanding of this. Like nobody knew what was going on. And I don't know. I would love to have been in the room where it was like, all right, what should our halftime performance be? Hey, let's get these 3 inflatables. Kevin Durant eater. I can't remember the name of the other two.
Well, now this is where you look at it too. You talked about the 3,000 towels. How much do they spend on Kevin Durant to get him to show up?
Here's the thing: if we're spending, if we're spending a couple G's on on that halftime thing, I think you could go and splurge for some shirts or something.
Yeah. Well, maybe Run says sadly the game was worse than the halftime show.
I'm not sure, man. It was the longest halftime show. It was like, when are these guys going to stop?
Well, Nebraska goes down to Creighton. They take a thumping yesterday there at the vault. They did not obviously secure the vault. They go down 89-60. Sharman put a shooting display on. The best percentage we had was free throw percentage. We shot 71%. But I guess I'll tell you what, though. The Husker woman did a heck of a job by coming back and beating Georgia Tech. On Saturday, though. That was a heck of a comeback win for them, a huge comeback win for them. Also, the women's volleyball took care of business against Missouri. They will play Thursday, I believe, at 1? What is the time that time?
1 p.m. on Thursday.
1 p.m. on Thursday. So we will obviously get to host the third round here at the Devaney as well. Folks, we'll talk that as well as history when we come back. It's Monday morning. It's December 4th. It's The Drive. 93.7 a ticket.
You can get diesel anywhere, but what about Atomic Diesel? That comes from Stern. Atomic Diesel is your solution to all your cold weather problems. Prevent clogged fuel filters, increase your fuel economy, and save money with Atomic Diesel. Contact Roger at Stern today by calling 1-800-477-2744 to see how Atomic Diesel and the rest of their line of fuels and lubricants can keep your operation running at max capacity.
Have you seen the new Nebraska Lottery Holiday Classic scratch tickets?
Did you say holiday?
Yeah.
I love the holidays.
Okay, well, these new scratch tickets have...
Did you say scratch tickets?
That's right.
I love Nebraska Lottery scratch tickets.
And who wouldn't? They make great stocking stuffers, plus they're fast, fun, and easy.
Did you say fast, fun, and easy?
I did.
I love fast, fun, and easy.
How much coffee have you had today?
Did you say coffee?
Oh.
Top prize odds vary by game.
Become a member of the YMCA today and enjoy access to all 4 Lincoln locations. Free group fitness classes along with member pricing for the whole family on youth programs such as swimming, dance, and basketball. The YMCA even offers free health assessments to kickstart your workout. Start the new year off right as a member of the YMCA and enjoy no initiation fees through the end of the month. For a list of locations and to join, visit ymcalincoln.org. The YMCA, for a better us.
You don't think about your roof very often, but you should never take it for granted. Roofing Service Company takes every measure to provide you with the highest quality roofing solution. Whether it's a new roof installation, roof repair, or a re-roofing project, their overall goal is to provide you with a pleasant experience and a long-lasting roof. If you have a need for siding or gutters, they're your place too. Visit roofingservicecompany.com for more info today. At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations across central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered, whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium. Get a free online quote at EustaceBodyShop.com, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's who we are.
Don't miss the most innovative ag technology that exists today on display in Lincoln at the Nebraska Ag Expo, the second largest indoor ag show in the U.S., December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Check out all the latest technology in row crop and livestock production, robotics, and more at the expanded Innovation Hub. Mark your calendar. That's December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Register online at NebraskaAgExpo.com to get your tickets in advance and save $5. See you in Lincoln. The Nebraska Ag Expo is sponsored in part by Farm Credit Services of America and Ag Direct.
Bagels & Joe is the perfect place for breakfast or lunch in December. Try the Cubano panini with ham, applewood smoked pork loin, and more. Order a caramel latte this month, and 10% of proceeds will go to the Apace Foundation. 4 locations in Lincoln and 1 in Seward. Bagels & Joe.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Nutrition Authority invites you to try Anarchy, which is an exciting free workout for athletes and fitness enthusiasts who want the most out of their workout. Anarchy can only be found at Nutrition Authority. Remember, when you want results, the solution is simple. Nutrition Authority. Stop in, call, or check us out at mynutritionauthority.com.
At Union Bank, people don't have your money. Your money has people. First home people, investment people, people who answer the phone and your chats, dream car people, dream retirement people, driving your dream car in your dream retirement people, small business people, credit card people, and all the other people you need. At Union Bank, our people help you do more than you dreamed possible. So stop in and say hello. We can't wait to see you. Union Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
This is Brian at Midwest Bank, and we've been proudly serving clients in the Lincoln community since 2008, and we're excited to open a second location in January 2024 at 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Our new branch will provide all the convenient services you're looking for in a bank, along with the friendly staff we're known for. Whether you're starting a business or expanding your business, our team is here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com, member FDIC.
This year, give the gift of delicious food, incredible service, and a lasting memory with the Pillar Restaurant Group gift card. When you purchase a $50 gift card, you receive a $5 bonus card, or purchase a $100 gift card to receive a $20 bonus card. These cards can be used at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, The Butchery, The Bakery, and all Lincoln Good Sense Deli Fresh Subs locations. Available for purchase at any of our concepts or online at prgnebraska.com.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. Also online at theticketfm.com.
On the internet.
KNTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket. This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Monday, and I know it's only Monday, but Chef Bob of Heavenly Waffles just sent me the menu for Wednesday. And
what do we got on the menu for Wednesday?
Oh, it is going to be eggs a la goldenrod style. And he sent me a picture.
Oh, that's too bad that AD's not here.
Oh, man.
Oh,
that looks delicious.
Yes.
Wow. That looks delicious. Don't worry, AD.
I wish every day was Wednesday.
Yeah, tell me how it's going to be, because I'm going to miss that.
Where you got to go this week?
I'll be in Laurel, Nebraska tomorrow afternoon.
Nice.
Then I'll be in Topeka on Wednesday, and then I'll be in Austin, Texas Wednesday night.
Hey, hook 'em
horns. Hey, before we go to history, though, no, we'll talk about this next. Remind me to talk about the reaction of Michigan.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's get it. Hit it, Raff.
Now punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Well, I wouldn't mind taking a few of these right now. In 2013, the Big Ten reprimands Bo Pelini for his sideline conduct in the Iowa game and fines Nebraska 10 G's for his comments afterwards. Bo was figured like, you know what? It's kind of like when you broke curfew. If you was already at home by 1, it's like, you know what? If I'm already past midnight, I might as well take a 3:30 in the morning with me. So he went after the press conference and said some more stuff. If you're gonna find me, bet. I'm already broke curfew. It's 12:45. I was supposed to be home at midnight. I might as well stay out until 4 a.m. And so he went on the podium and let them have hell afterwards too. But I was like, if I'm already fine, let's make it worth it. You know? Since the Big Ten announced, issued a public reprimand of NU coach Bo Pelini on Monday and also announced that it's fined Nebraska $10,000 for violation of the league sportsmanship code. It's apparently Pelini's post-game comments on Friday's 38-17 loss to Iowa that were out of line. The Big Ten Conference Agreement says fundamental elements of sportsmanship include integrity of competition, civility toward all, and respect, particularly toward opponents and officials. The league's news release made no mention of Pelini's unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. He was flagged after swinging his cap towards an official.
Oh, they're getting close.
Oh, you know what's funny about that history? 9 years ago today, the Huskers hired Mike Riley.
Yeah. Wow. We went from $10,000 fines to $10,000 in sprinkles for ice cream.
Yeah. hey, don't worry, guys. We're going to see Kendrick Lamar tonight.
Yeah.
That was the best thing. Mike Riley just posted a picture on Twitter of all the tickets that he bought, and it's just like, hey, enjoy it, guys. And it's Kendrick Lamar tickets. So I was like, wait a minute, Mike Riley and Kendrick Lamar. Then he gets a picture with Chance the Rapper.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But hey, Mike Riley, big mentor to Trent Bray, current Oregon State head coach.
Yeah.
He was one of the first guys that Trent Bray thanked.
Yeah. And you know the thing about Riley, man, great dude.
Yeah.
Just a 500 coach. I mean, that's the bottom line.
None of
Great
the
guy.
It's funny because it popped up on my Facebook memories today, and my tweets when I first heard it. I mean, it exactly went how I predicted.
I remember exactly where I was when they hired Mike Riley. I was in 7th grade sitting at the lunch table, and the teacher comes out and goes, Nick, they hired Mike Riley. And I turned around and go, who? It's Mike Riley.
A young Nick in the cafeteria.
Seventh grade.
At Pius X High School.
Not Pius.
Junior high. No,
Junior high.
Where'd you go?
St. John's.
St. John's.
Yep.
The
76.
funniest parts of it is how I try to make sense of it all when it starts out. So let me go back here 9 years ago. These tweets are tweets. First one. Are you kidding me? Great hire, Nebraska. ... And then a little bit later, we fired Bo for Mike Riley. Peace out, Proman and Eichhorst. And then, I guess he did win 2 Grey Cups. And then it's, well, I guess he played for Bear Bryant. Maybe that'll change something.
Well, remember, we talked ourselves into it because we were like, oh, Nebraska has more resources than Oregon State.
Yeah. It's.
I was just trying to find a way. But I was like, this is not going to be good.
No. Yeah, Pooh Bear, I think we take a 500 now. It's early. Can't. This rule is below 500, coach. Well, at the time he wasn't. At the time he wasn't. I was sitting at Mr. Good Sense downtown.
Okay.
And I'm at lunchtime, and it comes across the ESPN ticker, and it says Nebraska hires Mike Riley, Oregon State. I'm like, what the heck? Because I was like, the San Diego Chargers old coach.
Yeah.
So I hit up my boy Stokes, in fact, and a few other cats, and they were just like, nice dude, but you're going to have the same record at Nebraska. Just where it was, man, where it was. But yeah, that was history for today. Oh, man, those were a lot of histories. 9 years ago today is when it all went down, and Nebraska football is still kind of trying to find its way, if you would, under the new rules. So we'll see what happens next year with it, folks. But when we come back, man, did they get it right or did they get it wrong? College football playoff selection committee yesterday. And I tell you what, Kirk Herbstreit is catching a lot for justifying it. Danny Cannell, of course, I thought was funny, some of his stuff. I'm like, well, of course, you're a Florida State grad. You're going to feel that way. But amazing how you guys quickly forget about in 1993, a fumble in the end zone. I can go on and on with that game. Then in that game in 1993, they shouldn't have been there because West Virginia was 11-0. Florida State snuck in because Bobby Bowden became a politician and got him in the game.
Matt Fryer after the Notre Dame game. You gotta put us in the title game.
Yeah, amazing how that comes full circle. We'll discuss that and much more about the selection playoff and what's going to go down with that, as well as the games and NFL action as well. If you're a Chiefs fan, the sun did rise today. All right, the sun did rise. So we'll discuss that when we come back. 93.7 The Ticket. This is The Drive.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family. And as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. The holidays are here, and Fairway has everything you need for charcuterie boards, shrimp trays, party platters, wine, beer, spirits, and more. Plus, custom fresh cuts on USDA choice or prime grade beef, all-natural pork, fresh chicken, and seafood. Your holiday meals start at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Attention all Wings fans! 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
Don't miss the most innovative ag technology that exists today on display in Lincoln at the Nebraska Ag Expo, the second largest indoor ag show in the U.S. December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Check out all the latest technology in row crop and livestock production, robotics, and more at the expanded Innovation Hub. Mark your calendar. That's December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Register online at NebraskaAgExpo.com to get your tickets in advance and save $5. See you in Lincoln. The Nebraska Ag Expo is sponsored in part by Farm Credit Services of America and Ag Direct.
Become a member of the YMCA today and enjoy access to all 4 Lincoln locations. Free group fitness classes along with member pricing for the whole family on youth programs such as swimming, dance, and basketball. The YMCA even offers free health assessments to kickstart your workout. Start the new year off right as a member of the YMCA and enjoy no initiation fees through the end of the month. For a list of locations and to join, visit ymcalincoln.org. The YMCA, for a better us.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is hiring and seeking motivated applicants. Gray offers a second-to-none benefit package that includes health, dental, vision, 401k, paid vacation, and paid holidays. They offer great pay and tuition reimbursement or a tool purchase program for qualified candidates. It's a fun, friendly team with lots of variety and work assignments, so there's something for everybody. View and apply for their job openings today at grayusa.com or visit them in person just off I-80 and North 56th Street. Come be a part of the Gray difference.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Whether you're booking a trip to Lincoln for a football game or a volleyball weekend, the Scarlet Hotel at Innovation Campus is the place for you. The Scarlet Hotel is special on many levels, from the delicious Well and Good restaurant on the main floor to the coolest rooftop patio bar in Lincoln, the Barred Owl, on the top floor of the hotel with great views of the city and one of the coolest drink menus. Book your stay or book a staycation today at scarlethotelnebraska.com.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, expecting a little patchy fog early this morning. Otherwise, probably sunny skies are expected throughout the day. We'll see a high of around 50. Tonight, a chance of sprinkles possible early, then partly cloudy skies with a low around 31. Tomorrow, see mainly sunny skies and a high of around 45. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clicker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is Brian at Midwest Bank, and we've been proudly serving clients in the Lincoln community since 2008, and we're excited to open a second location in January 2024 at 70th and Pioneers Boulevard. Our new branch will provide all the convenient services you're looking for in a bank, along with the friendly staff we're known for. Whether you're starting a business or expanding your business, our team is here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com, member FDIC.
This year, give the gift of delicious food, incredible service, and a lasting memory with the Pillar Restaurant Group gift card. When you purchase a $50 gift card, you receive a $5 bonus card, or purchase a $100 gift card to receive a $20 bonus card. These cards can be used at all Pillar Restaurant Group locations, including Venue Restaurant and Lounge, Piedmont Bistro, The Butchery, The Bakery, and all Lincoln Good Sense Deli Fresh Subs locations. Available for purchase at any of our concepts or online at prgnebraska.com.
Welcome into The Drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history. We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket, and this segment is sponsored by Stern Company. Stern Company provides solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. You can call Roger at 1-800-477-2744, or you can visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers. And today's Stern Company question of the day, did the playoff committee get it right?
AD? Fellas, I tell you what, it was a great morning of anticipation because I looked how they left. They left 5 and 6. They did 6, then they did 5. They left 4 for the last on there. If you're Florida State, here's my only thing. 1 and 2, I thought they got right. As far as I didn't really care what order. Yeah. I'm sure Michigan did. Now they see that's what I want to go to first. Michigan's reaction when they found out they were playing Alabama. Let me ask you guys this. Do you think that was the committee way of saying, we might be able to get you right now, Harbaugh, but, we're going to place you with the toughest team possible? Do you think that was a shot? Do you think that was methodically done? Do you think it had anything to do with it? You just think you just think that's how the things rolled?
Rightfully so. Michigan was number 2. Georgia lost. They move up 1 spot.
If you're okay, the reaction from Michigan,
they shut out the opponent. They shut out their opponent in the Big Ten in the conference championship game.
Michigan kind of kept their little brother at bay, just kind of like, we're not going to do great, but 23-0, they covered the spread. They didn't allow them not to score anything. Brian Ferentz is going crazy. They were like, hey, the game's done. Go home. All right, enjoy your bowl game. We got bigger fish to fry right here. If you're Georgia yesterday morning, did you think that you even had a shot to get in?
I'm gonna say yes.
I want to hear it.
So, my opinion,
and you think you had a shot?
I've waited long enough.
Here we go.
Just say it.
Let it ride, Nick.
My opinion is, I'm not mad one bit.
Mm-hmm.
I like people. Okay, so I'll start out with this, and I've tried to figure out how I wanted to organize this to formulate the opinion. People got mad during the BCS. Now I understand it was 2 games or 2 teams, right? Only 1 game. People got mad at the BCS order and the process there because it took away the human element. There was no human element. There was no eye test. There was nothing that you could see from a person's standpoint that the computers could take into account. They just didn't. They took statistically and mathematically the 2 best teams in the country and put them in the national championship game.
Mm-hmm.
So then they were like, we got to get rid of that. We have to get rid of that. We're tired of that. We want the human element in it. So, okay, we make this playoff. We have this committee.
Yep.
And now people are pissed because there's the human element in there. And they're like, Florida State was an undefeated team. Yeah, but I can't sit here and say that they're the best. They're one of the 4 best teams. Alabama, I get that they lost to Texas. I get that. But Alabama, they were able to beat the number 1 team in the country who had a 29-game winning streak. They beat 4 top 15 teams this year.
Strength of schedule is number 5.
Am I a huge fan? Am I a huge fan of this Alabama dynasty or love? Absolutely not.
Roll Tide.
But you know darn well, the real question is, if Alabama and Florida State were to play a game, who would be favored?
Yeah.
Who would be the country's pick to win that game?
And the same essence too. Georgia versus Florida State. Who's going to be favored?
Well, and you can talk about the ESPN SEC bias, and that's prevalent and that's alive. Yes, but it's not like ESPN determined the college football playoff. I also think that at the end of the day, guys, for years, for 3, 4, 5 years, this has been a problem. And it all started when you made college football a business based on TV contracts.
Yep.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
And so nobody should be surprised. Nobody should be pissed. This is just the first year out of the 10 years where you've had probably 5 or 6 teams that truly had a case for the top 4 spots.
I had an idea a few years back. Just expand the playoff. I think.
Well, that's going to be.
That was your idea.
Yeah, my idea.
And that's going to be helpful.
All mine.
But my thing is this. Yeah, my thing is this. This was the first time in 10 years. It's always been like, okay, do you take the do you take the one-loss Big 12 champion over the undefeated Pac-12? Like, it's always been easy to decide. This was the first year in the 10 years where it's not been easy, and so now.
But there's been like, stuff in the past.
You can't tell me that when a team is down, I understand that they beat they beat teams, and give credit to Florida State, but also like Alabama's playing some of the best football right now, and would any of us be shocked if we went out there or if we watched Alabama Michigan and Alabama wins? No, because they have one of the best coaches of all time. Who's by the way against number one ranked opponents in the SEC championship, 10-0, 10-0. He has never lost to a number one team in the country. It's unbelievable.
Nick, I'm gonna do you like with Joey Galloway did with Booger yesterday. Remember he went like this? Yeah. He goes, "Don't say we. Don't say we."
Yeah.
We are no concern. Booger looked like him like back. I'm about to take you
Booger
out
was
back.
mad. Booger was mad.
Like, you know what?
Like, I get it, man.
Here's my thing. If you're a Florida State fan, you have every right to be upset.
Yeah.
I'm going to say
exactly.
You should be upset. You were the only Power 5 conference team with undefeated that has not made it. I get that. Yeah. You have every right to be mad. But that's the system we're in. I get it. If I was a Florida State fan, I would be pissed.
Absolutely.
The thing that I didn't like about some of the people commenting, well, their quarterback's not in, so what make it for good football? That's football.
Yeah.
They didn't say that when, what's my man did that for Ohio State?
Cardell Jones.
When Cardell Jones played, they didn't say that then. So you can't say because this guy's not in there. You have to look at their body of work throughout the whole season. Now, I get why they didn't put Florida State in there, but if you're Florida State, you have a right to be mad. We can't say you can't be mad. Well, sure you can. You did everything you were supposed to do to get to that place, and you got snubbed. That's the bottom line. That is the flaw of a voting committee rather than playing the game on the field.
Yeah.
And I was also looking at it too. There was no way you were going to have a college football playoff without an SEC team.
Well, and that goes back to you made it a TV deal. Like that's what it is, unfortunately. So is it great?
No.
Excuse me. Is it the right thing to do? Probably not. People are coming at Kirk Herbstreit for whatever reason because he basically called it before, and he was on TV saying, "Listen, once again, if you look at one of the criteria for the college football playoff and how they make their decision, it's based on whether or not injuries or rosters are going to hinder the ability to have a competitive matchup."
Yeah,
you cannot tell me that if without your two starting quarterbacks, what? The guy for Florida State passed for like 59 yards on Saturday night against Louisville. Like, that was more of a Louisville issue, I thought, than a Florida State issue. Now, did they go undefeated? Yes, they went undefeated. I just thought that I think that the four best teams, I think they got it right. A
few of the texts here, it says, Hazelbear said, it's almost like they forgot Texas already beat Alabama. 007 says, if you go by betting odds, and it should be Michigan, Ohio State, Bama, Georgia. You should go by record and conference winners. I get that point too. Derek and Carr, good morning to you. Goes, Texas beat Bama, and Bama should not be in.
I think also you have to look at like the strength of the conferences that they're in. The SEC, did they have a down year? Yes. Did the ACC? Yeah. They had a very down year. Clemson wasn't good. Duke fell off. Duke was a top 15 team. They finished 7-5. Miami is still not very good. Like, the ACC did not have a good year. You have to remember where we're at normally. The Pac-12 is usually the team or the conference that gets left out.
Yeah.
The Pac-12 is always the down conference. This year, Pac-12 rose to the occasion.
Yep.
ACC didn't.
Yeah.
And so, while the SEC...
I think it hurt. That hurt Florida State too playing Louisville.
And while the SEC had a down year, like Georgia was, no, I don't want to say like that the SEC was not good, or that Georgia was great. Like, Georgia wasn't anything special in terms of like what we're used to Georgia kind of having the type of season. I just think when you looked at, like, you had Missouri that was really, really good. Obviously, you had Georgia and Alabama. Tennessee was a mediocre team. Like, I think we found out that when Clemson's not the number one team in the ACC, there's not a whole lot of respect given to that conference.
Elise's dad's got a point here. Goes, if this was a good statement, if this was any other conference besides the SEC, with everything else being the same, they would have been left out.
Yeah, totally.
And I totally agree with that.
I think so.
Man, I think so. I don't know, guys.
They would have been left out, dude.
Subtract Ohio State and Michigan. Subtract or substitute. I meant substitute Ohio State and Michigan. I don't think they're left out.
Well,
it's because of the conference
Big
that
Ten,
they're in.
SEC.
Big Ten.
Any conference but the Pac-12 or ACC.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Right, because
I'd agree with that.
Once again, it goes back to what do you make about the TV money?
They're your power conferences. That's where the money's at. If you follow the money, that's what it is, guys. It's become down to that. That's why
we shouldn't be surprised.
Well, who is making the announcement for the playoff?
Well, it's ESPN. Yes.
Oh, shocker.
Yeah.
So you think they were going to leave an SEC? No,
it was not going to happen. If you're Georgia, though, if I'm naming this was a guy that I thought was funny. Comment on my Twitter account. He was definitely Ohio guy. I thought it was funny to where there were some from Ohio State that literally thought they were going to get a shot in there. There was only like a 6% chance. I'm like, no, folks.
No, you're not going.
You're not going. You just lost to a team that's already in. But then Texas, Bama, people could say the same thing about Alabama being in Texas and beat them.
Yeah.
Granted, it was, early in the year, but they still beat them, though.
And you can look at so many different things. You can look at like even Alabama going all the way out to the Rose Bowl. You're probably going to have more of a contingent of Bama fans go out there than you would have had Florida State fans. I mean, there's so many different ways to look at it. I mean,
well, here's what one guy said. His hashtag, his handle on Twitter is Buckeye Blessed. He goes, based on the original rankings of the quality of football from each team, no cheaters. He goes, so Michigan's excluded. Here's how they're not ordered to be ordered: Ohio State, Georgia, Texas, and Washington. Florida State played so bad versus a team even worse, not even a consideration. I'm thinking, come on, man. But you bring in your Ohio State team that just lost to Michigan, and they throw in the cheater thing.
You even got to think too. I mean, another team that maybe should be upset about the whole situation is Georgia. I mean, here you're number one the entire year, and all of a sudden you lose by 3 points to Alabama, and next thing you know you're sixth.
You go from number one
and you're horrible
to number 6. Not even sniffing a chance at the playoffs.
Not even thought about.
For who?
Georgia.
Yeah, well, and that's my thing. Like, can we say that Georgia isn't one of the top 4 teams? Like, no. I would be willing to, like, I don't see Georgia losing to Florida State. Yeah. No matter how good that Florida State defense is.
Yeah.
Think about how we just started talking about this show today, guys. Quarterbacks.
Yep.
If it was any other position, quarterback is such a big deal.
Yes,
and while it's such a bummer because like they can't control it. Jordan Travis can't control it, and he sent that. And like you do feel sympathetic for them.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, like what the committee's job is to do in the current state is to put the 4 best current college football teams into this tournament.
Okay, let me ask you
I think
this.
they did that.
Let me ask you this. With Florida State and Georgia, just kind of scrolling through the bowl games, that's going to be basically a home game for Florida State, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Miami. Do you think there's any way that Florida State beats Georgia? Do you think Georgia is still licking their wounds, kind of pissed off they're even there?
Well, you're going to have to look at who plays and who doesn't play now, too. Because there's
going to be a mass exodus of players.
There might be 2 or 3 guys from Florida State's defense that don't even play.
As well as Georgia's.
Yeah.
As well as, and maybe even more from Georgia when they look at what's figuring, we're not playing for a natty. So Miles was, unfortunately, which why I was glad to see Bo Nix say, hey, I'm playing in the Liberty Bowl. Yeah. I'm playing this game, which I thought was, I didn't think he was going to be playing Liberty Bowl at all.
Watch Florida State just protest completely and not even show up for the bowl game.
Do you think they will do that?
That would cross my mind.
Nick, do you think Florida State does that?
I mean,
sure.
I guess.
Okay, what you have to do though, you're Florida State.
They like that money.
You allow the emotion to wear off. You're like, okay, if you don't have 100% consensus from everybody on that team, you better play that bowl game, man. You don't play the whole. I mean, what's your protest? What's it really going to solve? First of all, you ain't getting no money.
Yeah.
Your players aren't getting the gifts and things of a great season. Obviously, what do you accomplish?
Or you come out and you just lay it on Georgia.
That's how you take care of it.
And then you win by 40, and then you say, well, Alabama only beat them by 3, and So
I'm gonna put it this way: not showing
a
up,
lot of different ways.
Showing up is the worst thing you can do.
Yeah,
you play the games.
Yeah,
and that's a horrible message. I particularly think that you send to your players. Well, if we don't get our way, you don't get your way in life. You just don't show up. Yeah. No, you got to go up there and take care of business, man. It may suck. Use all that anger and frustration and taking it on these dogs.
Yep.
That's how you do that. Not showing up.
Kirby Smart's got to work on his post game. speech to get into BC or the playoff. It just wasn't good enough.
Hizzlebear said it's BS. UGA and OSU aren't playing. Think it's all solved next year when you have the 12-team playoff takes care of it.
I had that idea a few years back. I thought it was a great idea at the time.
Oh boy, so that was solely your idea only.
I can't wait to have the argument next year about.
There's going to be some teams left out.
No, I can't wait to have the argument next year at the 12 team of like, come on, 10-2 Penn State should have been in instead of 10-2 Tulane.
Oh, it's going to come.
I can't wait.
It's still going to be. It's still be some who feel left out, but it'll be less. It'll be less.
Well, at least you'll have the. I've always wondered this. You have the power conferences, and you always look at it and you're like, well, if one of the, like, say the SEC or Big Ten gets 2 teams or whatever, you're leaving out a power conference. Like, even this year, you're not even.
Well, it'd be Pac-12's done.
Oh, yeah. So, but I always looked at that and I was like, this is going to happen sooner or later. And it finally did. I'm glad it did before it ended because, once again,
it reinforces the
NCAA doing NCAA things.
Oh, yeah. NCAA going to NCAA for sure.
Yep.
Folks, we'll be right back. It's The Drive, 93.7 The Ticket.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is your go-to place in Lincoln for repairs and maintenance for diesel pickups to Class 8 over-the-road trucks and trailers, from bumper pole utility to full-size semi. Gray performs DOT inspections and are a service provider for fleet companies like ARI, Element Fleet, and FleetNet. They're a family-owned business in operation since 1952, and they keep a clean, friendly shop. Customer service is their top priority. Give Gray Diesel and Equipment Services a visit today with easy access just off I-80 and North 56th Street.
Rashawn Jackson here for Bauer Infrastructure, a veteran-owned local company proudly serving Lincoln, Lancaster County, and the surrounding areas. Bauer provides quality work at an affordable price, and they're growing rapidly. If you want to experience a career with a fast-paced, family-friendly environment, visit BauerInfrastructure.com. They have top-of-the-line benefits, year-round work, even through the winter. Bauer, usher in the new era of infrastructure to an area near you. And as always, go Big Red!
Not many businesses can say they've made it 60 years, but Madsen's Bowling and Billiards can. With 12 bowling lanes and the biggest pool room in Nebraska, where else would you go to enjoy an afternoon or evening? There's a great daily specials like $2 Tuesdays, games of bowling, shoe rentals, draft beers, and tacos, all just $2 each. Have a delicious burger at EJ's Lounge before or after your bowling or pool session, and you'll leave satisfied. Madsen's Bowling and Billiards at 47th and Dudley.
Don't miss the most innovative ag technology that exists today on display in Lincoln at the Nebraska Ag Expo, the second largest indoor ag show in the U.S., December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Check out all the latest technology in row crop and livestock production, robotics, and more at the expanded Innovation Hub. Mark your calendar. That's December 5th, 6th, and 7th. Register online at NebraskaAgExpo.com to get your tickets in advance and save $5. See you in Lincoln. The Nebraska Ag Expo is sponsored in part by Farm Credit Services of America and Ag Direct.
Ironhide Construction is hiring. They're looking for hardworking, self-motivated individuals who are team players. Ironhide Construction has openings for an experienced project manager, estimator, apprentice, skilled laborer, and erector or installer. They will train the right people and make sure you understand the position and requirements. At Ironhide Construction, it's own it, be honest, and do it right. Apply today and learn more about their other benefits at ironhideconstruction.com, where they're committed to you every step of the way.
Okay, it's time to sell the house. How do we even begin to choose from the hundreds of realtors in town?
Easy. We make a pros list.
You mean a pros and cons list?
No, just a pros list. We need someone with pro photography to showcase the house in the best possible way, pro marketing to make sure we get maximum exposure, pro negotiations so we know we get the best price.
This is one of those times where you already know the right answer, isn't it?
You know it is. Ben Bleicher and Professional Realty Group.
Contact Ben Bleicher and the team at Professional Realty Group of Berkshire Hathaway's Home Services Ambassador. Online at prg-ne.com.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
At Parkview Animal Hospital in Lincoln, it's not just a professional care that sets them apart, but their warm staff and state-of-the-art facilities. Whether it's for a routine checkup or a comprehensive medical procedure, at Parkview, your pet isn't just another number, but a valued member of their caring family. Visit them at pahlincoln.com today and in person just south of 14th and Pine Lake Road. Parkview Animal Hospital, your pet, our passion. For happier, healthier furry friends.
At Southeast Community College, community is our middle name. Our continuing education classes offer personal interest, traffic safety and licensing, online learning, and adult education classes across Southeast Nebraska or online in your own home. Learn pottery or floral design, take a computer course, learn Spanish, how to start writing a book, or Air Fryer 101. See the full schedule of continuing education classes online at southeast.edu/continuing. SCC, your path to possible.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The Electrical Workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices. Load up on me and more this fall at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's special through December 5th is spend $75 and get a 2-pound prepackaged pecano roast for free. Limit 3 per visit while supplies last. Also, through the 5th, get 20% off all cheese and crackers. Don't forget their 2 new locations now open at 30th and Yankee Hill in Lincoln and 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
I'm Steve Carper, and I'm here to tell you that there's never been a better time to buy flooring. Whether you need carpet, wood flooring, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you got to come to O Street Carpet. With our 12-month interest-free financing, you can do one room or your whole house and leave your holiday budget intact. And with our huge in-stock selection, you can buy today and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The Electrical Workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florial's Italian Restaurant and Grill just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florial's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. Whether it's a family dinner, a date night, or a catch-up with old friends, Florial's is the perfect place to make special memories. All you have to do is visit florialsne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders.
And after you have that meal, it'd be a great time to let it settle in the belly at the Nebraska Christmas Light Show. Folks, that's on and going. It's at Star City Shores, the new location, 27th and Highway 2. Countless amounts of lights, synchronized music, and one car equals one price. Open daily from until January 3rd, 5:30 p.m. to 11 each day, Monday through Sunday. $20 per car and $25 per car on weekends. 20 during the week, 25 on the weekends. Buy your tickets today at NebraskaChristmasLightShow.com.
I can't believe Constantine hasn't asked me to come out there and dress up as Yukon Cornelius yet.
Yukon Cornelius. He'd be canceled if he was on today, man. Yukon Cornelius, man. He said some controversial things back in the 40s. Along with Archie Bunker, James Jefferson.
Practically everybody that was on TV.
Every show back in the 70s and 80s could not be on today. Archie Bunker, George Jefferson, Fred Sanford. I can go on and on and on.
I don't think the world is ready for the Jeffersons yet.
No, bro. No. Well, fellas, I tell you what, there was a lot of NFL action last night, this weekend, and last night. If you're a Chiefs fan, hang in there. It could be worse. You could be a Steelers fan losing to a team that only won 2 games the whole entire year.
Oh, boy.
Oh, God. It's hard to be a Steelers fan, fellas.
Well, they were up 3-0 at one point.
Pittsburgh is, you let a team, they stopped you at the goal line.
That was 3-3.
And then they stopped us in a 99-yard drive. Oh, hope they're safe. LFD going
about
to the west
50
on Oak
miles
Street.
per hour, yeah.
So they marched the ball 99 yards down the field and scored. Pittsburgh is just, like I said, man, I love my Steelers, but it is hard to be a Steelers fan, man. Yeah. It is hard. So they end up dropping that one, of course, to the not 2 anymore, 3-9 or whatever they are.
Give that organization their flowers.
Yes, give them their flowers. And then we got the Patriots on Thursday night, which who knows? Like I said, with the Steelers, you just never know.
Wait. That's the Thursday night matchup?
Yes.
Man.
Yeah.
The Patriots. So the Chargers had a big cover. The spread was 5 on Sunday. The Chargers. They ended up covering by the barn-burning score of 6-0.
6-0.
So there you go.
So the Cardinals this year beat the Steelers and the Cowboys?
Yeah.
How about that? That's 2 of their 3 wins.
Pittsburgh
is that good enough to get them in?
Yes. Playoff committee, they're in.
Quality wins.
Quality wins.
You have to understand they had Josh Dobbs at quarterback for half their season.
Yeah,
Disregard the 8 losses they had.
And they beat the Super Bowl Cowboys, so yeah, they're in.
Okay, cool.
Goodness.
Cowboys, Cardinals, NFC Championship game.
Hey, Thomas Lincoln says, AD, you don't want to hear it. If you could be, Panther fan could be worse. But bro, oh man. Yeah. Thomas Lincoln, you kind of struggling too, brother. I mean, you're really struggling, but goodness. It was not a good day in football yesterday. Commanders get trounced, of course. We knew that was coming. 45-15. Tyreek Hill has a heck of a game.
Going to have 2,000 yards receiving this year.
Yeah, that's going to be insane, man. First receiver in how long to do that?
First one ever. If he gets it. Yeah, but they play 17-game season now.
I was going to say because
Megatron had like 1964 one year, and Cup had close to 2,000 one year.
Yeah.
Also.
Rice has got to be close to that too a few times.
I think his best year was like 1,800.
1,800. Chargers won a barn burner 6-0 against the Patriots. Lions and Saints. Your Lions, man.
9-3.
Your Lions just finding ways to get it done, man.
Well, they had a little bit of a scare. They were up 21-0 at one point, and then they only win 33-28. So
but they won.
It was like 21-0 after the first 7 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, this is gonna be.
It was an awesome interception. Jahmyr Gibbs has really been, showing up these last couple of weeks. So.
Mm-hmm.
We'll see what happens. They're 9-3. It's going to be tough to compete against the 49ers, though, as we saw yesterday. Brock Purdy's playing well.
Yeah.
Solid. Rock star.
Colts knock off the Titans, and Henry was out for a significant amount of time, too, with potential
concussion
protocol he's dealing with. Broncos lose a tough one, 22-17 to the Texas. Raff, were you watching that when you were traveling?
Yeah, I watched it. It was one of those games where I know they lost. I understand that, but I was impressed with the way Denver fought back from me down 17-3 on the road.
3 picks hurts.
3 picks hurts, and also
here comes the officiating.
Bingo!
There you go. I knew it. It's always officiating when it comes to Raff.
No, I'm not. The Broncos lost.
If that wasn't pass interference, I don't know what is.
It was more than that. The pass interference, horrible. Even though it was an underthrown ball by Russell, if he puts that in front of him, it's a touchdown.
Which negates the pass interference.
And then there's a fumble. And they all jump into
just showed that it was Russell's fault, not the officials.
Well, he underthrew him.
Okay.
But it still has pass interference.
Keep going.
Okay. But then they all jump into the pile, and PJ Locke comes out with the ball in his hand, but they gave the ball to the Texans. I've never seen that in my life. Usually you let the pile play out. Whoever comes out with it gets the ball, but whatever. It's officiating. It's the NFL.
You know, I will say this to the Steelers. I could say this, but I'm not going to, just because you still got your butts whooped, Pittsburgh, because TJ Watt was being held probably 3/4 of the game yesterday.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, Highsmith, you step up. Yeah. And it still doesn't justify them marching the ball 99 yards down the field. But Pittsburgh just sucks. That's the
Who was the 49ers player that got into a scuffle with the head security guy?
Drake Greenlaw. Yeah, he got kicked out of the game.
Yeah.
You got to go home.
You got into a fight with the head security officer.
Yeah, I guess Philly's gonna be fine big time for that.
I'm sure.
And then I go. I digress again. The roughing the passers and it is so funny now. There's guys that are just getting absolutely meleeed, no flag, and then you have like Patrick Mahomes who's running around the sidelines and gets kind of bumped, and it's.
The inconsistency. The inconsistency.
Like, what is going on here?
Yeah, the inconsistency is atrocious, man. They got it when people are spending that type of money to enjoy a game. It's not a contact sport; it's a collision sport. Now, I understand you want to keep it safe, etc., but it is a collision sport. And the inconsistency of officiating has been bad, man. It's been atrocious. But Tampa Bay knocks out the Panthers 28-118. 49ers beat the smoke out of Philly 42-19, which was a lopsided game from the start almost. The Browns lose to 36-19 to the Rams, and the Green Bay Packers.
Put it on.
I tell you what. Now,
with Taylor Swift in the crowd.
Yeah, 27-19 Lambeau Field. That was Mahomes' first time there, probably one of his worst times. Not a very good way to welcome a new guy, but, man, the Packers. It was good to see Love play a good game. I was indifferent. I could care less who won that game, but I tell you what, that was a heck of a game. As soon as that game was over, I fell asleep. I was like, I'm done.
There's things in life.
You made it through the game?
I'm okay.
That beats me.
I'm okay when they show the players walking into the stadium, Patrick Mahomes with his beats on, and but when they show Taylor and Brittany walking into Lambeau, sorry, they deserve to lose.
I could care less if they show her, because when you're a mega star, they're going to show you.
Well, Brittany's not.
Yeah, Brittany's not. She's like holding on, riding that train as long as she can. She's trying to ride that train as long as she can, man. But the Chiefs fall. Is that back-to-back losses for the Chiefs? No, they won last week. They won last week. Yeah. So, folks, that was NFL action. Bengals to Jaguars tonight. That should be a great game. Not.
I saw Joe Burrow was down in Austin over the weekend watching the UFC. I wonder if he sat next to DP. I didn't even ask him.
Folks, we'll be back. We got the RGT when we come back on this Monday, December 4th. It's The Drive, 90.7 a ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
I'm Steve Carper, and I'm here to tell you that there's never been a better time to buy flooring. Whether you need carpet, wood flooring, ceramic tile, vinyl, area rugs, or custom blinds, you gotta come to O Street Carpet. With our 12-month interest-free financing, you can do one room or your whole house and leave your holiday budget intact. And with our huge in-stock selection, you can buy today and we'll install it right away. 1732 O Street. We want to make you a customer for life.
Load up on meat and more this fall at the Mercado by Certified Piedmontese at 84th and Havelock. This week's special through December 5th is spend $75 and get a 2-pound prepackaged Pecano roast for free. Limit 3 per visit while supplies last. Also, through the 5th, get 20% off all cheese and crackers. Don't forget their 2 new locations now open at 30th and Yankee Hill in Lincoln and 168th and Maple in Omaha. Get to the Mercado today for the best meat in town.
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget,
They deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by at 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Go to GELandscapesupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lincoln and across Nebraska by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to live fulfilling lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
Discover the difference that expertise and experience can make in your real estate journey with Next Ag Appraisal and Realty. Whether you need an appraisal, sales, or farm management, Next Ag comes up with a solution with your legacy and goals in mind. Next Ag isn't just their name, it's your future. So why wait? Visit their website today at www.nextagrealestate.com or give them a call at 402-380-0432 and turn your dreams into reality. Your land, your legacy, their solution. Next Ag Appraisal and Realty.
Are you working in or looking to get into the electrical construction industry? The electrical workers of Local Union 265 are now hiring licensed journeymen and apprentices and are offering great pay and benefits. Call Mike at 402-875-1034 to apply. Start your electrical career today.
Hello, this is Mary Pat Waite. I've had the privilege of working with Lincoln families as their realtor for more than 31 years. And I'm so proud to be associated with MP Dodge Real Estate. For me, your transaction is unique in its own way. My experience allows me to bring you trusted care and a really great outcome. My NP Dodge family shares the same client focus.
Expand your career with NP Dodge. Call Eric at 402-434-2222.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and the holiday season is upon us. And wow, do we have some really awesome incentives to share with you. Right now at Koppel, we're offering 0.9% interest rates or $6,000 off select Chevrolet and GMC models. Yes, you heard right, 0.9% or $6,000 off select new models. In addition, Costco customers can get special incentives for this entire month. So please take that short money-saving drive down 144th Street or check us out at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All offers include trade-in bonus with approved credit.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
93.7 The Ticket, Fox, KFXL weather. Brought to you by Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, expecting a little patchy fog early this morning. Otherwise, probably sunny skies are expected throughout the day. We'll see a high of around 50. Tonight, a chance of sprinkles possible early and partly cloudy skies with a low around 31. Tomorrow, we'll see mainly sunny skies and a high of around 45. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clicker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. We're proudly sponsored by Sand Hills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Career and internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it. Boom.
All right, Raff, you ready?
Bring it.
All right, here we go.
It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take right now.
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to Vermeer High Plains. During this season of giving, Vermeer High Plains donated a total amount of 22,799 pounds of food to the local food pantries in Nebraska. And they also have a spot in South Dakota and in South Dakota. Just a big thanks out to them for, doing what they do. They do equipment and power stuff out there, and just to go above and beyond like they did and donate that much food is pretty cool. I've known the Klein family for several years now, and just a great family and just great place to work and just pretty cool stuff. So Vermeer, you are Raff's Good Take.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. The 80 Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure the beautiful life of the people you support and helping to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply at ilc.net/careers. Folks, today's attitude adjustment is this. Sometimes people think holding on makes you strong, but sometimes it's letting go. Letting go. Habits, people, place, or things that bring you down. Sometimes you figure, it makes me stronger if I hold on. No, sometimes the strongest thing you do is let go of it, because sometimes the thing you're holding on to is the very thing that's keeping you down. So don't be afraid to let go of those things, people, or places that you may think holding on is stronger, when in reality is you get stronger by letting go of the extra luggage and baggage, both emotional, physical, spiritual, etc. So learn to let it go. Learn to let it go.
I think there's a song about that.
Let it go. Frozen, right?
Yeah,
that's right. There you go. Perfect.
Were you in school when that movie came out, Nick?
Yes, I was.
Did you watch Frozen, Nick?
I have never seen Frozen.
What about Toy Story? You were a little kid.
I've seen every Toy Story.
Yeah, you look like a Toy Story
I'm a
kid.
big Toy Story guy.
What about the dinosaur movie?
Oh,
no, that was good, man.
No.
That was good.
What about Cars? Did you watch Cars?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I used to watch Dragon Tales.
Dragon Tales.
Yeah.
Dragon Tales.
I used to watch DuckTales.
DuckTales, yeah.
Ooh.
DuckTales.
Life is like a...
The OG Kids show for me was JJ the Jet Plane.
I never saw
man. The one you missed out on was G.I. Joe as a kid and Super Friends.
Oh,
Yep. There you go.
Inspector Gadget and He-Man.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
12 seconds.
Take us
Raffy.
home, man.
All right, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. Be nice to each other, and we will talk to you tomorrow.
Your business runs like a well-oiled machine. It's important that your actual machines do too. Stern is here to make sure you don't have to worry about that. They provide solutions for heavy equipment and automotive fuels, lubricants, and equipment guard options. And with Stern's commitment to customer service for the past 40 years, you know you have a partner to help support your operations for years to come. Contact Roger at Stern Company by calling 1-800-477-2744 or visit them online at stern.co. Stern Company, where problems meet solvers.
Get rid of pesky critters once and for all with Bats to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim your home. No more sleepless nights caused by crawling critters or flapping wings. Bats to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers, and if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection cost. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Bats to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
Is your backyard ready for fun with friends and family this fall? GE Landscape Supply has pavers and boulders, which are a great accent for any landscaping project. And you can find them at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere, nearby or far away. Stop by at 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday to Friday. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast for today, expecting a little patchy fog early this morning. Otherwise, partly sunny skies are expected throughout the day. We'll see a high of around 50. Tonight, a chance of sprinkles possible early and partly cloudy skies with a low around 31. Tomorrow, see mainly sunny skies and a high of around 45. I'm meteorologist Kyle Clicker from 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is your go-to place in Lincoln for repairs and maintenance for diesel pickups to Class 8 over-the-road trucks and trailers, from bumper pole utility to full-size semi. Gray performs DOT inspections and are a service provider for fleet companies like